All right, guys. Just to follow up, in case you guys were wondering, here when I left, we had tagged. Let's see, when I had left you guys on the last video, so we came down and we tagged the origin level, right? Came back up here, and this is where the video pretty much ended. And I said that this would be a continuation, and we came up and broke over the high and established a new high. So again, if you had stayed in this trade, right, you know, we're positive, and so you break over, so you test the origin level, it rejects it, comes back down again, test it to the penny again. Look at this. It's to the penny 3 times. So this level is holding, pushes back up, and you're off to the races. Comes back, and what does it test? It tests the hold level right here, right here, right here, and then boom. So if you guys want to learn about hold level, origin levels, look up Cotton Candy TA here on YouTube, and go take a look at his information. And you know, it's absolutely excellent. In the highest form of education that you can get is from this guy right here over anybody else on YouTube. But so yeah, so perfect levels held right there, back up. Again, another perfect trade right there. So that's the follow up to that. And let's just take a look at so we had so see how we have a 0 here followed by a white 0. That was the entry into the trade. Oh, we actually had another one right back here too. Let's see. Let me actually go back from where we pushed up on this thing here. Let me see. So yeah, we pushed up right here. All right, so we're just holding. Okay, we did have a little takeover from the sellers right there, but the buyers pushed right back right there. And then boom, and then we're still in this right here. This is not a reversal right here because it's a 0 followed by a second 0. All right, so we got some divergence coming in. So that's what that yellow background means. But it was a 0 followed by another 0. So that does not indicate a reversal when you see that. The following number, if I have a red 0 followed by a white 0, and then I get a white number 1 after that, that means the bulls have taken over, and it's going to go up. You jump in every single time. So red 0 followed by a white 0, and you see we have this dot here under the 0 that's also signifying, hey, that's where the trade is going to go, and boom, and you're in this. And we're up, man. We have reached a 5. We hardly ever reach 5s and 4s. So this thing is just really this was another excellent trade. Look at this. If you guys are trading with candlesticks, look at that move right there. Look at that gorgeous move right there. Beautiful signal to jump in. Look at how accurate my signals are. Just bang, just completely in that. And of course, if if I bring up the world's most accurate indicator, actually, let me just see. I pull up another chart, put it on the 1 minute, and okay. All right, so let's bring over the world's most accurate indicator on this chart right here. I have many indicators that are just astounding. This one is just fantastic here. So the world's greatest indicator right here. Again, it's 100% perfect every single time. Gave a signal right here to get in, and you're just completely in that trade right there. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, every trade is just perfect right here. Gives you the signal to get in right here, and you can actually add on shares here. You stay completely in up to this point right there. Okay, this is an early exit, but this one you stay into right here. All right, and then of course you gives you the signal to potentially jump back in here. This is when you add on phase number 1, add on phase number 2, and you're in. All right. So that's that again. And let's do this. Let's take a look at the futures threshold. Okay, so futures threshold. Get this chart lined up. Okay, futures threshold. Look at that. Futures threshold right there. MNQ. Tag right here. And then boom, you accelerate. This futures threshold holds every single day. You could trade just this. And look at that. Boom. And then once you're in, once you break this futures threshold, the LIC is holding right here. You break the futures threshold and you are just in this, all the way until either you have a T phase cross or you lose the LIC. So we lost the LIC right here. Then we just chop around here, right? We're gonna come back. We're gonna tag the futures threshold. This is for every futures asset. There's a time in the market. It's a hidden level. So I call it the futures threshold. That defines where the market is going to go for the day. So price is above the futures threshold, boom, and we are completely bullish on this trade. So excellent. Another indicator that I created right there. And all right, guys, that's the follow-up to that move. And I just wanted to let you know that that's what happened. All right, take care, guys. I'm out. Bye.